Okay, so you know all those AI design tools we've been playing with? Well, one of them just got a massive upgrade. We're talking about a huge leap forward. What used to be just a fun little toy has, like overnight, become something you can actually use for serious professional work.
And I'm not exaggerating here. The reason for this crazy jump in power? It's called Nano Banana Pro. It's a totally new version, and it's running on Google's new Gemini 3 model. And because of that, it can do things that were just impossible before. We're talking about opening up some seriously powerful, real-world uses for businesses and creators like you.
All right, so here's the plan for this explainer. First, we're going to talk about why this is such a revolution. Then, we'll dive into the two biggest upgrades. First, the output, what the AI actually creates, and second, the input, how smart it is at understanding what you want. And stick around for the end, because I'll show you exactly how to get access to the real pro features. Trust me, it makes a huge difference.
So, the most important thing to get is that we've moved way past just making cool-looking pictures. Nano Banana Pro, it's built from the ground up for the tough stuff. For professional tasks the old version couldn't even dream of touching. It's all about making something you can rely on, with the quality and accuracy you need for actual business projects.
Okay, let's jump into the first big game changer, the quality of the final image itself. This was a massive headache with the older models, especially when you try to do something that sounds simple, like just adding text to an image.
And just look at this comparison. It says it all, right? On the left, that's the old model, trying its best and failing pretty badly. It's trying to write ChatGPT and just messes it up completely. But now look at the right. That's Nano Banana Pro. It takes the word Hollywood and swaps it out for Builder Club, and it's perfect. The style, the angle, everything. The difference is just night and day. And this is where it gets really wild. This shows you just how smart the new text engine is. It's not just, pasting some text on top of an image. It can create an entire tongue twister, the woodchuck rhyme, with the letters literally made out of wood being thrown by a woodchuck. I mean, come on, it actually understands the context and the creative idea behind the prompt. It's a whole different level of intelligence.
All right, next up on the quality front, resolution. And this is a big one. We're talking native 4K. So what does that mean for you? It means the images you're making aren't just fuzzy little mock-ups anymore. Nope, they are super crisp, professional, and totally ready to be used in important business stuff, right out of the box. No more trying to fix low-quality images.
So what can you actually do with all this? Well, think about it. You can now create amazing social media posts, ad mockups, even YouTube thumbnails that have perfect text on them. And here's the kicker. Want to test 5 different headlines for an ad campaign? Just tell the AI to swap out the text. You don't have to go back and forth with the designer for every little change anymore. It's a huge time saver.
Okay, so we've covered how amazing the output is, the final image you get. But that's only half the story. The upgrades don't stop there. The AI itself is way smarter about the input you give it. It can understand much more complicated requests, and get this, it can even pull in information from the real world.
14. What's that about? Well, this new model can handle up to 14 different reference images in a single prompt. Let that sink in. You can upload 14 separate pictures of people, products, backgrounds, whatever, and tell the AI to stitch them all together into one single coherent image.
Just think about what this means in practice. Before, if you wanted to create a marketing shot with, say, your product, a model using it, and a cool background, that's a full-on photo shoot, right? It's expensive and it takes a lot of time. Now, you just upload all those pieces separately and let Nano Banana Pro create the perfect scene for you seamlessly.
Okay, but this next feature, this is where things get truly mind-bending. It's called Google Search Grounding. What it does is connect Nano Banana Pro directly to Google Search in real time. So it can go out, find factual information on the web, and then pull that information right into the image it's making for you. For creating any kind of content that needs to be accurate, it's an absolute game changer. And probably the coolest use for this is creating infographics. The process is just ridiculously simple now. Check it out. Step 1, you upload a picture of, anything. Step 2, you write a quick prompt, and then the AI goes and does all the work. It does the research online, and it does the graphic design, spitting out a professional, accurate infographic in just a few seconds.
So here's a perfect example. Someone took a picture of this little houseplant. The AI looked at the picture, figured out it's a string of turtles plant, then it went on Google, found out it's originally from Ecuador, and then it created this entire beautifully designed care guide. All of that from just one photo and one little prompt. I mean, that's just incredible. All right, so those are the amazing new features. You're probably pumped to try it out. But hold on, because this next part is super important. How you use this tool makes a gigantic difference in the quality and the control you're going to get. So this table really breaks it down. There's a pretty clear line in the sand here. The free version, which you can use on Gemini's website, is cool for messing around. But it's low res, you can't pick your aspect ratio, and it slaps a big watermark on everything. If you want to use this for real, professional work, you have to use the paid version through something called AI Studio. That's the only way you get the 4K resolution, full control over the size and shape, and of course, no watermarks.
So it really comes down to a simple question you have to ask yourself. Are you just having fun, or are you trying to create actual assets for your business? If the answer is business, then the paid version through AI Studio isn't just an option, it's really the only way to go to get that pro-level quality we've been talking about this whole time.
All right, let's do a super quick recap. You've got perfect, editable text on your images. You can combine up to 14 different photos into one. You've got Google Search built in for fact-based infographics, and you get professional 4K quality with full control. You see, Nano Banana Pro isn't just another image generator anymore. It's a full-on design tool for serious work.
Look, this isn't just a small step up. It's a fundamental shift in what's possible. That line that used to exist between AI art and professional design, it just got really, really blurry. So, I guess the only question left is, now that these tools are truly pro-level, what are you going to create?